Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a local church partners up with a nonprofit in order to help people in need in our region. And an Eastern Kentucky Kitchen works hard to provide thousands of free meals just in time for the Thanksgiving holiday.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good Wednesday morning to you. It's 5:30. I'm Dakota Makeris. It's just one more day until Thanksgiving, and we're pumped for that. What I'm not pumped for, Cameron, is the cold weather this morning. If you're heading out, you might as well start your car now because it's a bit chilly out there.
You'll need the defrost for sure. You need to bundle up as well because we are in those 20s to begin your Wednesday. But thankfully, Dakota, we are dry and clear to begin your day. Let's take a look at that I-64 camera over in Moorhead. Not much going on out there right now as we stay dry under a mostly clear sky. But like we mentioned, we are down into those 20s to begin your day. 23 in Hazard, 27 in Pikeville, 28 for Prestonsburg. Check out Jonesville sitting at 19 to begin your morning. Up on satellite and radar, not much happening out there. We stay dry under a mostly clear sky, but those clouds will start to increase across the mountains as we go later on into the afternoon, but we do stay dry and we warm up today as well into those middle 50s by this afternoon, but some cooler weather and some rain chances are on the way by your holiday on Thanksgiving. We'll have that full forecast for you coming up a little bit later. Dakota.
All right, Cameron, thank you. The man accused of killing Big Stone Gap, Virginia police officer Michael Chandler is set to go to trial for felony murder and 12 other charges on April of 2022. 33-year-old Michael Donovan appeared virtually in a Wise County courtroom Tuesday morning. As his charges were read, the suspect appeared to yawn and was seen smiling. He described his probation violation charges as the least of his worries. Leslie County woman is facing serious charges after police say she shot a woman during an argument Monday morning. Kentucky State Police say they arrested 26-year-old Carrie-Anna Burton in the Hyden area. Now, the police citation says Burton was looking for her child's father, Corey Asher. While there, she got in an argument with two people and fired several rounds from a gun. Jacqueline Linger was shot and later died at Mary Breckenridge ARH Hospital. An Eastern Kentucky man is facing charges in connection to his girlfriend's death. State police were called to a home in the Putney community in Harlan County Friday. They found Ashley North unresponsive in her boyfriend Donald Turner's home. Police say Turner caused serious physical injuries that led to her death. Troopers arrested him the next day. Right now, he is charged with unlawful imprisonment and kidnapping. A Southern Kentucky man is facing charges related to child pornography. State police say through an undercover investigation, they found inappropriate pictures of children on Raymond Hollings Jr.'s computer. The 65-year-old is facing 20 counts of possession of matter portraying a sexual performance by a minor. Well, police over in Whitesburg are asking for your help finding two theft suspects. Now take a look here at your screen. Police are investigating a theft of more than $500 at Food City. The two people on your screen are believed to be involved. If you know who they are, you are asked to call police. You can remain anonymous. The death of one Pike County woman has community leaders and one Pikeville church coming together to rally behind the family she leaves behind. Our buddy Forbes has more about the fundraiser for Kathy Barker.
Kathy Barker was a mom above all else.
She wanted to know that her kids were going to be okay. And so, she loved them. She cared for them. She would always be there.
But now her three young kids, Chris, Sierra, and Gabby, have to say goodbye to their only security.
They left school on a Friday, and by Sunday, their entire lives had changed.
Barker died Saturday unexpectedly, leaving the kids to wonder what comes next.
So they had a great mom, and it's tragic that three great kids like that can lose all that they had just all of a sudden.
With no home to return to and the holidays approaching, the kids were taken out of the only town they have known.
Pulled them out of what they knew and what they were comfortable with in their lives, and they've been uprooted totally.
However, their main concern is seeing that their mother receives a burial and they are able to say their goodbyes.
Especially the church, but as a community, we just really want to wrap ourselves around them and make sure that they know that things are going to get back to normal and that we want to be able to help them get there.
So family friend Tammy Riley and their church family at Cornerstone Christian decided to step in to make it happen.
These were kids that they didn't just show up because they knew there'd be food there. They showed up because they wanted to know about Jesus. They wanted to know what this whole church thing was about.
Asking the community to help the kids with the expenses of the farewell.
They've lost everything that they know, and so sometimes we take that for granted. But the community certainly, I feel the love coming from the community for these children, the concern.
To let them do something for the woman who did everything for them. In Pikeville, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
Well, the church is accepting donations in person through an online fundraiser or through the Kathy Barker Burial Fund at Community Trust Bank. In Hazard, more than 100 volunteers came together to prepare for the Appalachian Ministry event at the Maple Street Church of God, set to take place today. The church is partnering with the Men and Women of Action nonprofit group to help distribute clothes, food, and toys to the people of Perry County. Organizers say they expect more than 4,000 people to walk through the church doors this week.
It gives us an opportunity not to get our name out there, but to actually supply some help, supply some relief to families in this area that are struggling.
The Appalachian Christmas coat, blanket and food distribution will take place today at the Maple Street Church of God from 10 until 2. If you're interested in registering for this event, you can call the Maple Street Church of God at 606-439-5078. Well, Thanksgiving is now just one day away. 1 year ago, celebrations for this holiday look different due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite this change, communities adjusted and came up with creative ways to still celebrate. In Letcher County, staff at Kane Kitchen held a drive-through giveaway where more than 1,000 free meals were handed out. WYMT's Vivica Grayson gives us a behind-the-scenes look at this year's preparation.
A time to gather, eat good food, and give thanks.
To be thankful for what we have and the ability to do the things that we are able to do at this time. And for that, we are thankful for the food that was given to us and for the opportunity that affords us to be able to do this.
Altered just 1 year ago by the COVID-19 pandemic.
You know, a lot of our community meals are about coming in and sitting down and eating with those and communicating back and forth and sharing that community experience. But due to COVID, most of our things have gone to drive-through.
Despite this, things may now be looking up as staff with Kane Kitchen are prepping for this year's giveaway.
This year we will be giving out turkey and dressing and gravy, mashed potatoes, green beans, rolls, and cranberry sauce.
But not without a few obstacles to overcome, like food availability.
It has been very challenging because we're used to 1 or 2 vendors, and now we're having to reach out so that we can get the product that we need.
A way to give thanks while spreading the true reason for this season.
So many people are alone, and holidays are always tough on everyone, and just the ability to come together and to show one another that we support each other, that's one of the most important things of a community meal.
Spending time with loved ones and enjoying a community meal this holiday. In Letcher County, Vivica Grayson, WYMT Mountain News.
Now, Fleming says this year's meal is made possible by Kane Kitchen, Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation, and the Kentucky Association of Health Plans. Another organization also joined the list of folks distributing holiday boxes to families in need. YMCA workers handed out boxed Thanksgiving meals in downtown Lexington. For around 20 years, the YMCA in Lexington has hosted its annual Thanksgiving meal program. Along with food, a care package was also given out, which included a hat, socks, and gloves. Lost River Cave near Bowling Green announced its most significant donation ever yesterday in support of their new capital campaign. Cave officials said they received a $1 million anonymous donation, which will be used to build their Nature Discovery Center. This center will house exhibits and classes, giving local students an opportunity to understand nature.
We are excited because the Nature Discovery Center will attract people here from all over. There are 600 nature centers throughout the country, and nothing like this exists anywhere in South Central Kentucky.
Lost River Cave says Thanksgiving is a perfect time to announce this and extend their thanks and appreciation to their anonymous donor. The holidays are here, but the city of Pikeville is in the mood to celebrate something a little different. After canceling Hillbilly Days for the last 2 years, the city is planning to keep the festival on the calendar for 2022. City officials say the current COVID-19 pattern seems to look promising, so the festival is expected to go on as planned in April.
We are proceeding as if Hillbilly Days will happen this year. It's been tough to cancel the last 2 years, and we certainly hope to not have to do that again. But public health conditions at the time will dictate that decision. But as of today, we're planning as if it's going to happen.
The Southeast Kentucky Chamber of Commerce is already accepting vendor applications, and Ellswick says he hopes to see the streets full for next year's celebration. Well, just ahead this morning, we now know the next celebrity that will be making the journey to the edge of space. We'll have those details coming up.
We stay dry today, but showers return by Thanksgiving. I'll let you know what you can expect coming up.